Why does the same body feel uneasy on the street, yet acceptable once it's framed as art? Welcome to Austria's Nude art exhibition, where art has no shame and context guides comfort. Stay for clear tools you can use anywhere. In Vienna's galleries, people pause, whisper, even smile. Culture reframes what we see and how we feel. What if comfort is a design choice? We'll use 3 lenses, context, framing and gaze, to see how rooms steer attention and gently soften discomfort. Think of a quiet museum as a frame. Rules, lighting and pace invite curiosity over shock. Your eyes learn where to land. Our visuals stay modest. Marble, fabric, gesture and shadow. No explicit imagery. Respect leads the way. First, context. Labels, history and space signal. Meaning before you judge, shifting expectation toward study. Second, framing. Cropping, distance and light guide attention to line, form and craft, not titillation. Third, the gaze. Who is looking and why? Intention shapes perception and your comfort. This is psychology, not provocation. How norms, design and learning retrain attention over time. Housekeeping, educational focus only, respectful angles, classical references with careful cropping. We keep it humane. You may find comfort grows with context. We'll move slowly, think clearly, and keep the tone calm and considerate. Stay with me. Next, how Vienna taught people to look in 1 minute. Then the 3 lenses you can use anywhere. On to the history. Vienna teaches you how to look. Rooms, labels and rules arrive first, so judgment slows, attention opens, and the body becomes subject, not spectacle. Fin de siècle. Vienna set the script. A plinth, soft light, a wall label. Signals that whisper, study, not spectacle, before you feel anything at all. At the Academy of Fine Arts Vienna, pedagogy primed the gaze. Form, technique, symbolism, so craft categories load before any sensitive subject appears. Top-down cues take the wheel. Posted codes, guards, and signage steer what to notice and what to skip, so attention lands where learning lives. Moral reframing helped. Labels like anatomy for artists or allegory in Klimt's era translated discomfort into curiosity and curiosity into study. Midpoint curiosity. Notice your body slow, voices hush, steps measure out distance. The room edits your attention before the art can. That edit lowers pulse and risk. With learning as purpose, the gaze shifts. What do you linger on? Brushwork, pattern, composition. The succession's design makes method the focal point. Wall text narrows interpretation. Craft, history, intent, reducing awkwardness without denying honesty. Meaning becomes the map for your eyes. Social proof does the rest. Calm viewers model timing, angles, and conduct. Etiquette is learned by watching, then mirrored in your own stance. If unease rises, Vienna redirects. Step back, trace line, light, and medium. Sketch to learn. Action anchors gaze. Method replaces heat with clarity. Design normalizes study. Drapery, distance, dimmed light. Turning bodies into lessons rather than lures. Salience softens as structure comes forward. Practical Vienna tip. Set intent. I'm here to learn. Then read the label and trace technique with your eyes. Purpose steadies perception. Use distance cues, frames, railings, audio guides to hold a respectful line. Space is a tool. It protects both dignity and focus. Etiquette matters. No touch, no flash. Give space, change angle or move on. Shared codes protect people, practice, and the work itself. In a line, the succession's context, clear labels, and humane design Steer perception towards study, not titillation. Next, the curator's toolkit that trains the eye. Microsection 1. Set intent. Decide, I'm here to learn. Soft light, clear sightlines and quiet pacing move attention from body to method, from subject to study. Read the label for goals, measure, balance, proportion. With that script, you look for structure, not sensation. Microsection 2. Find distance and light. Plinth height and spacing cue line and symmetry. Let grazing light reveal contour and weight before detail. Use aids. Diagrams and notes echo sketchbooks. Arrows to planes, shadow and form. Teaching how to see, not what to feel. Microsection 3. Name what you see. Humanist language, anatomy, inquiry, mind, helps the body read as knowledge in public. Practice it. Trace light over bone and muscle. Make a quick gesture sketch, small craft actions that anchor the gaze. Microsection 4. Link art and science. Terms like proportion, fascia, gesture turn observation into a shared method. Keep decorum visible, models, critique, and clear etiquette, so practice stays professional and focused. Microsection 5. Map method across examples, grids, canons, gestures. Track techniques as they travel between schools and cities. Adapt to norms, frosted glass, tasteful drape, modest cropping, maintain access without sensationalism. Midpoint teaser, rules and respect next. Content advisories and policy notes set expectations. Pacing slows and finds a steady middle. Laws and reforms refine display, acquisitions, age guidance, photography rules. The room's script updates over time. Through it all, labels and layouts steer the gaze, context first, so attention lands on process, intent, and history. Lighting angles, matting, and dimming reduce sexual salience. What remains foregrounds material, tool marks, and technique. In teaching spaces, posted rules and neutral angles model respect, purpose over spectacle, learning over thrill. Current codes center consent and privacy, clear permissions, careful framing, and non-sexualized instruction. Goal recap. See proportion, light, and negative space. Gallery design channels attention toward form and understanding. Summary. 5 steps. Set intent. Find distance and light. Name what you see. Link art and science. Map method. Tools. Lighting, spacing, sightlines, label language, seating and pacing. Education over arousal. Context over shock. Next, we leave the gallery tour for practical guardrails you can use today. If the room is calm, rules posted, staff present, then match it. Slow steps, low voice, eyes on the work. That's social inhibition. Public space softens impulse. Example. Pause, read the label, then look. If others model respectful looking, then mirror it. Stand where they stand, face the artwork, not the person. Quick example. Linger 10 seconds, then move on so others can view. If Hausordnung or wall plates set rules, then join the group norm. No touch, no flash, keep distance. Example. If a guard gestures, nod and adjust. In Austria, once is enough. If your gaze drifts to bodies, then switch to the museum gaze. Trace composition, light, and story. Use audio guides and labels as prompts. Example. Name 3 design choices before stepping closer. If unsure about space, then take 1 step back, hands behind your back, and time your look. Ropes and floor markers define safe zones. In classes, ask model and instructor before changing angle. Example. Mind if I view from the left? If signage says no photo or no flash, then keep cameras down. Staff and signs regulate what's seen and recorded. Example: capture a wide room shot without faces, or don't shoot. If people are subjects, then rules become tools. They turn a private body into a public subject with shared etiquette. In educational settings, consent and a clear brief come first. Example: agree on scope, display, and the right to stop. Recap: if the room is calm, match it. If in doubt, mirror the crowd. If close, step back. If signs say no, respect them. If people are involved, get consent. Next, into studio practice. How form, light, and framing put these guardrails to work. Form: the overall shape and proportion. Why? It organizes first impressions. How? Trace contours before detail. Light: direction and intensity that model volume. Why? It sculpts what matters. How? Graze edges, read the highlight to shadow rhythm. Contrast and crop: chiaroscuro clarifies mass. Crop sets boundaries. How? Use backlight to simplify, then trim the frame to the intended area. Crop: the decision about edges. Why? It guides dwell time and respect. How? Include context, avoid isolating body parts. Abstraction: reduce detail to line, tone, and rhythm. Why? Distance cools impulse. How? Use silhouette, pattern, and material texture. Gaze: the viewpoint and purpose of looking. Why? It defines meaning. How? Pick neutral angles, eye level, and shared context. Gaze can harm or help. Why? Fragmentation objectifies, agency empowers. How? Show action, environment, and consented presence. Intent: what you want the viewer to learn. Why? Intent colors identical images. How? State purpose, label process, avoid spectacle reads. Respect lives in choices. Why? Neutrality preserves dignity. How? Moderate angles, everyday context, clear consent to be seen. Red flags: isolated parts, exaggerated curves, lingering close-ups. How? Counter with symmetry, shadow, and balanced crops. Filters toolkit. Why? They channel attention to craft. How? Use abstraction, symmetry, chiaroscuro, silhouette, and careful crop. Principle: when form outruns thrill, acceptance rises, and dignity stays intact. Ethical design aligns form and intent. Why? Craft signals respect. How? Plan light, silhouette, and labels for learning. Quick card. Form: light. Abstraction: chiaroscuro. Crop: gaze. Intent: context. Screenshot for later. Next, consent and privacy. The stakes are simple. Without consent, context, and privacy, public art risks harm, misunderstanding, exposure, and loss of trust. Today, a calm, practical look at safeguards that keep dignity centered. Step 1. Consent first. Agree on scope, display, and sharing. Confirm the right to pause or stop at any time. Appoint a point person and write the boundaries down before a single brushstroke. Step 2. Set the frame. Public distance, clear signage, trained staff, and a visible photo policy shape expectations, photographs, and respectful viewing. Online, context can vanish. Protect minors, follow platform rules, use age gates and blurring, avoid geotags and faces without consent, and post only with explicit permission in writing. Consent travels with the image. Posting, tagging, and resharing are covered by the same agreement. No consent, no upload. Institutions help. Clear policies, trained staff, permits where needed, and marked no photo zones reduce risk and keep purpose centered. Boundaries protect people and the work. No touch rules, safe words for pauses, designated photo areas, and clear entry and exit paths. Staff reinforce etiquette, ask, explain, redirect. If a viewer drifts from the code, guide them back to craft, not spectacle, and document incidents. The display speaks, distance, lighting, and labels cue respect. Use wide angles, modest cropping, and blur identifying details when consent is narrow. Across settings, one thread holds: meaning, manners, and mindful distance shape comfort. Art stays art when dignity stays centered. Practical code: ask, inform, accept no, and protect privacy. Simple, clear, humane. Make these your default in public spaces and online. Ethical checklist: ask first, say where it goes, accept a no, shield identities in crowds, no minors, and no surprise posts. Small habits do the most good. Institutions add guardrails, releases, privacy policies, and staff trained to support consent and safety. Build an audit trail for accountability. Photographers and viewers: shoot wide, avoid identifying details without consent, secure releases, credit the work, and store images safely. Respect outlives the moment. Documentation becomes part of the art's ethics. If consent is withdrawn, honor the agreement and remove the post. In short, consent plus context reframes the body as story and signal. Institutional safeguards keep it public and proud. Pause. When does a body become art for you? And which cues make that feel respectful? Reflection. Which guideline will you use next? Ask first, shoot wide, or skip the post without consent? Visit with care. Note what changed your view: context, labels, distance, or the room's quiet. Carry that forward. If this sparked thought, subscribe for more slow, careful dives into culture and mind, and visit your local museum respectfully. Next, consent frameworks in creative spaces, practical tools for artists, venues, and viewers. See you there.